Hello, this is Mr. Huff, and I want to talk to you about setting up your IPC notebook. You should have a 100-page composition notebook, preferably college ruled, but if you couldn't find that, that's just fine. We'll make do. But you'll need one of these for each semester. So the first thing we're going to do is on the front cover, you're going to print your name, both your first and last name, and IPC on the lines provided for you. Also, I would like you to add a piece of duct tape that follows along the spine from the top to the bottom. This will strengthen the spine so that it will last the semester. On the inside, on the first page, when you open it up, I would suggest that you write your name and IPC right here on the first page. Also, on the bottom half of the page, draw something of things that interest you. And on the inside of the front cover, as a convenience, it's a good idea to put a few sticky notes here. That way, if you need to make a note of something that you need to pass on to someone, you can do something besides tearing out the pages. Starting on the back of the title page, number the pages from the beginning to the end in the top left and top right. So all the way through from the start to the finish, every page should be around 200 pages. On page 1, I would like you to write never tear out pages. The way a composition book is put together, if you tear out a page, another page falls out, so don't tear out pages. Put a reminder right there. On page 2, put page in the margin and table of contents across the top of the first or on page 2, and start numbering. I would say start numbering about page 7 and go until you run out according to the number of pages that you got to when you were numbering. So you should have one line for every page in your notebook. It should take about 7 pages. In the very back, what I would like you to do is fold this edge down, glue it down to itself, and then glue the edge here and along the bottom so that it forms a pocket out of the back cover. We'll use this to store things that we're working on that we haven't finished, or we might have a formula chart or something like that for you to keep in that pocket later this year. You will be taping some inserts in. When you tape, I want you to use no more than 2 pieces of tape. They should be about an inch long, or about the length of the last little joint of your thumb. And then if it's a long page, you'll fold it in half so it fits in. And it should open out like a page in a book. So always tape close to the spine with 2 pieces of tape, not more than 2. And fold it if it's longer than the page is wide. The goal is to have no loose papers in your notebook. If I can pick up your notebook and shake it and stuff falls out, you are not taking care of. Something else you'll have to do, or you can do instead of taping, you can also use school glue, and I will have some for you to use. But when you glue this, make sure you complete your notes and diagram and coloring before you glue. It's very awkward to color on top of wet paper. So what you're going to do is you're going to use 5 dots of glue on the back of the page, and you will place these dots, 1 in each corner and 1 dot in the center. Be careful not to use too much. If it gets out from underneath the page that you're gluing in, it will glue pages of your notebook together. Things I expect you to do: keep up with your table of contents, keep up with your inserts and your notes. This is a power tool for this class. Thanks for watching.